Right, so I had already recorded an intro for this, but it turns out I recorded the whole thing and a good portion of the beginning of this video in cinematic mode, which made things all slow motion, and it didn't record any audio. So I'm just gonna intro the video here. This is my 2020 Veloster N. His name is Snowball. Now this isn't my first Veloster N. I got one before this, bought it brand new in 2020, and I just recently totaled it. Even looking back at it now, it's hard to look at. I liked that car so much that I decided to buy another one, and that's this one here. Same year, similar miles, it's almost like nothing happened. In this video, I'm going to be putting a very big wing on the Veloster. To be honest, it's not all that big. It's pretty subtle compared to some of the massive wings you can put on this. And here it is, the Epsilon WRC Wing. The stock wing is pretty simple to get off. Just take this panel off, undo the 3 nuts underneath that panel, disconnect the third brake light wire and the rear washer tube, then pop the 4 covers off on either side of the hatch, and undo the nuts behind them. And after this point, I decided to record things properly, so there'll be audio from here on out. Alright, so I don't have the table space for something this big, so I'm just going to do it on the floor. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. So if you hadn't seen, the new spoiler uses the bottom, and this top one just sort of comes off. So I need to separate this from this. It looks like it's just 2 screws here, 2 crossheads, and then 2 here. This middle one I don't think I need to take out. They were bolts. They were not screws, they were bolts, just with a Phillips head. Interesting. Alright. Now will it just come apart? It should just come apart. Okay, maybe not. Maybe this middle one does need to go. Now it should just come apart. Top wing off. First, this cap needs to go on the top center brake light. Should just slip on just like that. Center cap installed. Now time for the wing. Just like that. Struggling for real. Okay, got it. That on the side is a pain in the ass. And it was about at this point that I learned that I stripped that threaded insert inside the wing. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's put it on the car. And that was the sound of a nut being lost to the ether. I tried for a very long time to try to get this nut out, but to no avail. God damn it. I eventually gave up and decided to put the rest of the nuts onto the wing. Then I tried a second time to try to get that nut out, but again to no avail. When I was putting this side of the wing on, I dropped a nut right down into there. And it's worked its way all the way up to about like here-ish. So I'm just gonna have to get another washer and nut for this side. Not a huge deal, but now I'm gonna have rattly rattle in here. Let's see if I can hear it. Yeah, I like the look of that. I'll get some better pictures later, but I call that a success. Even though I lost a nut, but oh, and stripped a nut. Never assume something's going to be easy. Next on the list was some LED high beams. I just got these cheapy ones from Amazon. And now time to install some LED dome lights. I got this kit specifically for the Veloster N. You don't have to buy them specifically for the Veloster N. I found some kits out there that would have all the interior LED lights that you need and some more, but I didn't need all those lights. So I just got this one that was specifically for this vehicle. Should be a pretty easy install. So much nicer. Perfect. Yeah, that looks a whole bunch better.
I've always had a way of keeping close.
So that's going to be it for this video. I came into this thinking it would be pretty easy. I mean, I'm just taking a wing off, putting it back on, just a couple bolts here and there. Unplugging some stuff, plugging some stuff back in. Boy, was I wrong. I tend to oversimplify things in my brain, and then when it turns out to be a little bit more complicated, I found out that I'm underprepared for it. So that's something for me to learn in the future, is to not underestimate things. I'll get this threaded insert retapped. I'm kind of afraid to do more work on it because I might make it worse, but I'm also afraid of it just kind of peeling off doing 70 on the freeway. And as far as that nut that I lost inside the hatch, I'm gonna find that too. If I can't find it and I can't get it out, stuck in between the two pieces of metal, then I'm just gonna get a new nut and put it on. The interior lights look great. The high beams look great too. They're definitely brighter, that's for sure. Those are kind of just small things that I was gonna do on this anyways. It's always been a pain to put the high beams inside of the little lens with the smart decoder or whatever it's called, but I managed. It's really a mess in there. I hope it doesn't get too hot. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Leave a like or a dislike if you don't like it. Leave a comment telling me why you liked it or didn't like it. But that'll be it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Calling out your name.